Gentleman stop it, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Speaker, I rise at point of personal privilege.
Gentleman has the floor.
Mr. Speaker, I have not been here as long as some, but been here more than most. And when we are asked to consider a weighty policy matter that should be handled by a standing committee in a special session, and we then endeavor to ask questions as to how you would implement a program that would affect the number of individuals that it would affect, to say that professional staff gave us an advantage and we were trying to show that we could, so we did, so we could, I don't think that is appropriate, in the sense that if you had voted for the substitute that was before us, you would have expanded a program with very little details that would have obligated the Commonwealth to dollars down the road. So doing our job to ask questions by what's in front of us in the bill is not an advantage that we have because we have the appropriation staff. It's an advantage that we have because we sit down and read the material and understand the impact of our actions as we move down the road. I respect the gentleman greatly from Fairfax. We could have had a gotcha moment when one of your members voted incorrectly earlier. But we got up and said we'd like to reconsider, and we did. And the bottom line is we have endeavored to include from day one members of the other side in the budgetary process. And we have done that from the beginning of this session. We will continue to do it as long as I'm around. I remember listening to the gentleman from Bedford, my predecessor, where they used to lock them out. You couldn't even go up to the ninth floor, and they were the Democrats who were in control. We have been full disclosure, not hiding the ball whatsoever. So I would just like to remind the gentleman that, yes, what goes around does come back around. But we have been very fair in the deliberations of Medicaid expansion, having heard it twice, on the 20th of February and tonight. And so I get the fact that he didn't get his way and didn't get expansion. But I don't think it's fair to say the staff gave us an advantage, because we take seriously, just like you do, the jobs that we have on our respective committees. And to ask us to expand and proceed with eloquent simplicity when we have the Affordable Care Act, which is in fact has been a failure on so many fronts and has been extended time and time and time again, I do not think is reflective of what we endeavor to do in this body to be good stewards of the Commonwealth's money. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.